On Twitter, we've been asking you, who are your footballing Jesuses and your footballing Judases? As it's coming up to Easter. We want to know, at ball_street. So, let's start us off.
Start with Jesus.
Billy Cripps, he's waded in with a tweet. He says, football Jesus. He says it can't be Wayne Rooney. He's ruled Wayne Rooney straight out of the equation because God would never make his son in the image of a potato.
Really?
That's a bit
Is that
harsh.
really nice?
It's very
Is
harsh.
that being nice?
That's very harsh. Let's move on, though. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on quickly.
Nick Fishpool, he said it's got to be David Beckham for the way he turned people's opinion around after that red card. Football Jesus.
He did, yeah. That was a Lazarus. That was a proper coming back from the dead.
And I'd like to add in David Beckham.
And only David Beckham and Jesus has really done that.
Yeah.
In a couple of... Jesus done it in 3 days, so you got to say he done it quicker.
Yeah,
Beckham.
Beckham, it took the season
Beckham came back, man.
And Beckham is familiar with crosses.
I like what you've done there.
There.
Can I say
Happy Easter, everybody.
Can I read Craig Cummins?
Yeah, of course you can,
what Craig Cummins says, Samaras,
yes.
Celtic. I saw a picture of him the other day.
He looks
like Jesus, man.
Yeah, we're having that all day long.
He looks like Jesus, baby.
Tom Lambert's saying Steven Gerrard because he can lift Liverpool and raise spirits by just being on the pitch. It's got a more sort of spiritual angle.
Can't we have a whole Jesus-y person, not just for Liverpool? You know,
England. He does it for England. Well, you could argue. He had a good Euros. Let him have it, Ian. Just let him have it, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm just throwing something else.
Do you have any Jesuses, or are we moving on to Judas?
Let's move on to Judas.
Yeah, if you think of something,
let's move on to Judas.
Do let me know. Right, who have we got here? JBO, he said Billy Davis took Derby to the Premiership, left us in a disgraceful decision.
You meant to say position, maybe there.
Yeah, I was going to say in a disgraceful position, and then joined our rivals Forest. Ooh, Billy Davis.
Judas to them, but for me.
What else have you got?
Let me see. This one, Derek Edward Trotter. He says, football Jesus is Danish. He says, turned. What's that? I don't know what. Turned football. Yeah, left Millwall for QPR. Got sent off at the Den. Came back and got us to Wembley. Danny Shitu. Why don't they sing "You're Shitu" when they know you are? What song did they sing for him?
I don't know.
There was a brilliant way.
I remember that in the past they sung "Chim Chimney Chim Chimney Chim Chim Chiroo." Who needs Sol Campbell when you've got Shitu or something like that?
Rubbish.
I prefer "You're Shitu" when you know you are.
You're Shitu when you know you are.
Yeah. Absolutely. We've got a classic one here, Sol Campbell.
Yeah.
Sol Campbell from Nick Bright. He's had a bit of problems, hasn't he, from the Spurs fans?
Yes, he had. Yeah, he's had. You're a long time retired, and he knows that.
Yeah. Would you ever gone to Spurs at Arsenal?
No.
No?
No.
What did you think of that? Come on, you're a massive Arsenal man, so I'm led to
You know what?
believe.
He was at Tottenham for. This is why I smile when I say.
Hey, he's a little smile.
He's at Tottenham
the tooth's
for
coming out.
What, 10 years or whatever it was? He went to Arsenal, done the double in the first year.
Yeah.
So, in a I don't know, achievement.
Yes.
Situation. He done the right thing for achieving, but in the grand scheme of things.
But when it first happened, were you a bit like, ooh?
Well, you know what?
That's naughty.
I think that what happened there, and you know what I mean. I got in trouble from his agent, and at the time because like I was saying, you know, to court them for so long.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know. And you know they brought him through. So in respect, you know, let him get some money for you at least.
Yeah.
Go somewhere where Tottenham can get some money, so the fans won't be so bitter. But not only do you go, they don't get a penny. Go to Arsenal.
Yeah.
So he's getting a lot of stick, and at the end of the day, you know what I mean, his agent's most probably gone on to someone else.
Yeah.
And so is the one who's having to deal with this every single day, because he deals with it every single day. So it's one of those decisions that in hindsight, you know what I mean, you make a decision not only for your career, but you have to kind of like think about your future.
Okay.
And I don't think that one, in respects of what he's going through now, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Some might say, well, I won trophies and I got to the Champions League final. I got all that stuff, but was it worth it? Only Sol can answer that question.
Well, he's in the Judas section on our
Judas
tweet,
section,
so probably not worth it, Ian. I would
could be in the Jesus section for the Arsenal.
Well, this is it. And then Paul Shields, just to finish it off, he says, I'll raise you Mo Johnson.
Wow.
Any Scottish fans will know exactly what that's all about. From Celtic, to, well, at the Broad, and then to Rangers.
Wow.
And scored goals against Celtic, his old side.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those where you don't, that's not going to happen too many times.
Not too many times, no.
You know, so I'd say not. He's brave.
He's the ultimate one, perhaps.
Yeah, he's brave
to
do that. But like, who was it who signed him? Graham Souness?
I think it was Souness.
Another man who didn't care, did he? He's
yeah.
not bothered. And not really too many people are going to go up to him and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he's pretty hard, just the way he looks. He looks hard.
Yeah.
He could be somebody who can't fight, Graham Souness, but he looks like somebody who can.
There you go. You've heard it here first. Well, that is the Jesus and Judas section finished.
I like that.
Well, that's that then. Give us your balling and falling on Twitter, @ball_street. Get involved.